It's about 6:30 in the morning. Not a fantastic sleep, but not a bad sleep. I was warm enough. It did get cold through the night, but I was nice and warm in this. This sleeping bag is just absolutely amazing. All I do is I use it like a quilt. I turn it upside down, put my foot in the foot box, and then just wrap it around us. It gives you more loft and more stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's 6:30. So I've been lying here for about half an hour, just admiring the view, and I've decided it's time to get up. So it is a bit chilly. So I'm gonna get up, get washed, get dressed. Well, get dressed, get washed, get some food on the go, and then start getting myself organised and ready to start building. So it's going to be a nice day. Apparently the weather, it's not going to be raining. It's going to get a little bit sunnier later on today as well. So not that I'll feel it in here, like I don't think. But anyway, enough waffle. Catch us later. Right then, so it's now 25 to 9. I've just been sitting chilling, having a couple of brews, having a bit of breakfast and that. I've been for a little recce down the bottom end there. There's absolutely tons of dead standing wood down there and some nice bits of moss. So now I know where I'm going to get all my materials from for this build. So obviously I've got a bit of a hike back and forwards with all the bits and pieces. So I'll not constantly have the video running, but what I am going to do is I'm going to get the 2 bits of triangle frame up on either side and then the main cross beam across. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with all the little niggy bits of building it and tying knots and things. All I'm going to do throughout this build is tell you what I'm going to do the job, and then show you the end result. Otherwise the video is going to be about 20 hours long. Okay, so I'll bring this back stage by stage. Right, story so far this morning. It's been changing about 4 times now or something. Right, so original plan was to have a tripod at the front, a tripod at the back, this big long beam coming all the way along. Happy days. No, not happy days at all. It was massive. When I put it up, it just come to the height of my head at the back when I was standing up, and that's just not what I want. I want to have a low profile shelter. So what I've done is, because I've got massive rock and everything on the back here, I kind of dig it. I kind of get these posts I couldn't put up here. So I've moved the bed forward slightly, put the wall there, and what I'm going to do is from that center post I'm going to put in another long beam, another post in next to that other one there at the back, and then I'm going to have the long beam coming up from there up onto this small tripod. I might even cut that down again yet, I'm not really sure. That'll come to about here at the end of the rock, so I'll be able to pin the bottoms in, and that'll give us a seat at the end of the bed. Obviously I've got to cut that a little bit to get it all squared up, but other than that, happy days. And what will happen is, by the time I build my shelter, it'll come up here and that'll give us a sitting area, and then I can build a fire in the front, and hopefully my pole will come right the way out and I'll be able to hang a hanging pot up there. That's what's in my head. Whether it comes out like that, I don't know. Right then, here we have it. Next stage complete. So obviously this is the entrance here. As you can see, it's slightly off center, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, I can easily move them, but it's crouchy down to get in. But as soon as you turn around, sit on here, looking out of there, this is just at the right head height for sitting on the edge of here. So, and then have me fire out there. I thought this pole would have been a bit longer, but it's not. But I'll leave it there anyway. Right, moving on down. I've narrowed the bed a bit. So it needs to just be that wide. It doesn't need to be any wider. And then all I've done is I've lashed this down onto all the tie outs and underneath the there, and it's solid as a rock, like it's not going. Right. I'm on to plan Z now. So what I've done is I've took away the bed. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, well, I've done it. So I've made a wall, and I left that wall there. I've just added one more bit on to make it nice and what do you call it, level. Okay, but what I've went and done is I need some nice big stakes. I need a big stake to go in here, and I want to go in here so I can then tie the roof off, as tie a crossbar across, and then have a lean-to shelter. I'm not really bothered about the bed at the minute because the bed was freestanding in any weight, so I can just leave them 2 bits of logs there and then find some new wood when I come back. I think the bed is not important, I think the shelter is important. Right then, so I've got some chicken noodles on the go, and I'm going to have some sardines because they give you loads of energy, I believe. So I'm going to have some of them, some noodles, that's for that. And then I'm going to have a few nuts, a bit of an energy drink, like a thing that you get in the ration packs, that thing with the yellow top on. And then I'm going to crack on with building the other side wall for the shelter, and then get some posts in to put my main cross beam on, and then hopefully things will be hunky dunky dory, but we'll see. Catch us in a bit. Right, so this is where we're at so far. I've got the 2 side walls in, the back wall in, this side wall's in over a little bit just because of the big boulder that's underneath the ground there. I'll utilise that little bit of space somehow in any way in the future, if there is a future here. 2 beams, bit too long. They're just over head height. I don't want the shelter to be that high up, so I'm going to bring them to about chest height. Put a beam going diagonally across to the back, put a cross member across here as well, get it all tied in. I've got another post to put up on that side, and then get the same done on there, and then start thinking about putting the rest of my slats going across the top. But to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen today. I've got loads of cut-offs at the top there. I'm going to use them for firewood and that later on, so I didn't really worry about collecting firewood. I'm not going to muck around with trying to get a bushcraft fire starter. I'm just going to hire a fire lighter in and get on with it, because I need to boil some water, have a big wash because I'm absolutely stinking, and then I need to start cooking a chicken casserole. So right, so that's me water done. Just a canny temperature there for getting washed with. This is a dog bowl. I just turn it inside out and then use it because it's more waterproof on the outer side. And then I've got this little tiny wash kit. It's just got some liquid soap. These are little towel things that expand when you, what do you call it, wet them. Then I've got a little towel there to dry myself, and some toothpaste and toothbrush, just a bog standard thing. I wish I brought my main one. I've just got nail scrubbers and all sorts in, but never mind. Right, so I'm going to get washed and then prep some more wood, and then obviously I'm going to get changed as well. I'm going to get this t-shirt off, change my socks and that, and then start prepping some wood, get the tea on, as I'm feeling hungry and I'm feeling tired and all, to be honest. That's a lot of hard work, that, like a lot of cutting and chopping and everything, like. So anyway, see you when I get my tea on. Right, no mucking about with the fire tonight. I'll use the dragon fire thing, little gel thing. So I've been cutting up some chicken, 2 chicken breasts, and I've got some casserole vegetables here. I've got 2 chicken stocks, and I can't remember what that is. I just pulled it out the cupboard, and if I don't think it's nice enough, I'm going to hire some of this hot sauce. It's a really bad boy. So that's what I'm going to have tonight. So fire's going, So would help if I put me stand on. You can see it. I've got all this bad boy. Now I don't know if it's going to take the whole lot, but we'll soon see. Because it's bound to break down, isn't it? But we need to leave room for the chicken. Cause it's gonna be a bad boy. I've got this stock cube, whatever it is. Fire's burning lovely now, like. Tell you what, I'm getting warm now. Let me take this jacket off. Got a couple of chicken stock cubes in a sweller, just for the hell of it, like. Oh, this is going to go down a treat later on, this when it's done. Take about an hour and a half, I think. So I need some water, didn't I? Sorry Rooney, I'm pinching the water, mate. There we go. That'll dissolve itself. And there. That'll break down as well. It'll reduce itself, and then I'll just add some more of the veg. Well, that's it. Happy days, like. Look at the fire. The fire's going well. Yep. No mucking around the night, I wasn't. I'm going to be chewed while that again. Oh, that's caught light. Smoking! That must have been dry and all that. Let's put that there so I can see it. Right, here's a question for you. Skin so soft. Got this off Rooney on my last camp. This worked an absolute treat. Midday started coming out earlier on. I've never had no bother with them all day. Alright, and I've went to get this out. Excuse the camera action. Alright, and the thing snapped and everything inside of it is rock hard. It's like it's had a reaction and it's gone. It's like concrete. So a question for you is, anybody that uses this ever had that problem before? Rooney, what's going on, man? What's going on? It smells nice as well. I like it. Oh, someone just went me throat there. Yeah, it smells nice. And I thought, that'll make it smell nice after me nice wash. No, it wasn't happening. So, it's going in the bin. £3.50 up the spout. Have to get another bottle, see what happens. I think I might even phone, contact them and ask them what the hell's going on with it. Answers on a postcard, everyone. Well, it's 7:15 at night. Food's simmering away there nicely. Chicken looks like it's done, like, but the veg isn't. So I'm just going to put another couple of bits of wood in. I'm just busy sitting drinking a nice Jack Daniels and Coke. I've got one little tiny bit left and a half a can of Coke left. And then I've got me Bailey's. Happy days. I'm going to be going to bed early tonight, like, because I'm absolutely shattered. I've just been sitting chilling for a bit, looking through all my messages on Facebook and on my YouTube and things like that, like, so it's definitely getting a little bit, oh, someone's just back on my grave. It's definitely getting a little bit of a chill in here, like, so, not much going to be happening tonight apart from eating food. I've just been obviously doing a bit of personal hygiene. It's so nice to have a nice clean t-shirt on, socks, underpants, full body wash. It was bloody cold having one, but I wasn't going to put the camera on, like, I'm not that keen. But yeah, definitely nice having a full body wash. Like, you've got to do it when you're being grafting and you're in the woods all day. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're out for one night, you should be having a good bit of hygiene. You know what I mean? It takes, what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to give yourself a full clean and get changed. So, highly recommended. I know some people are going out that didn't even have a wash or brush their teeth. But, yeah, I know I have done it myself before as well. Like, so I'm not totally clean on that, like. But yeah, I really like this place. I've just had absolutely, well, not hundreds, but about 8 or 9 deer just go running along there before the top road, and then they come down into the woods down the bottom there. It's too fast to get me camera, but they made a bit of a racket, like. Also last night when I was sitting, I had one come running practically through the camp, and I nearly crapped myself, like. So I got very scared and started reaching for my knife because I thought somebody was running towards us. But yeah, it's a great woods, this. It is a little bit spooky, mind, to be quite honest. And when it gets dark, it gets dark. You can't even see in front of your face, like. So, but it's great because I've been here since yesterday tea time, well, early tea time, and I've never seen anybody. So absolutely brilliant. So anyway, this battery's going to die soon. I'm going to sit and chill, have a little bit more me drink, and then check on my food, and that's about it really. So I'm not going to be doing anything exciting tonight, so apart from eating. So I'll show you my food when it's done. And well, there we have it, one big pan of chicken casserole. It tastes absolutely lovely. I'm just going to get stuck into this now, and I'm going to enjoy. Oh, I'm sitting watching a nice little fire. I'm going to eat this, get myself warmed up, get myself filled up, and then see if there's any left for tomorrow. I very much doubt it though. See you later. Right, well, the fire's going well. I've went and cut a lot more wood. I've just got it piled up around the fire to dry it out a bit, because it's a bit wet. But I fried the rest of the veg into my pot. It's about 8 o'clock at night, I think it is it? Let's just have a look at my watch. 8:30 at night. It's starting to get dark in here, like, but I'm not bothered. Drank me Bailey's, drank me Jack Daniels, so got no drink left. Not that there was much in any weight, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have some more of that food, let the fire die down. Not sure if you can see us with this light on my head, but anyway, I'm going to oh my god. Oh, light. Head torch. Right, anyway, I'm going to have some food. I'm going to let that fire die down. And then I think I'm going to hit the sack. And I'm going to sit and watch a couple of YouTube videos if the signal's good in my hammock. And then I'm going to get my head down, go to sleep. And I'm going to get up as early as possible and get sorted. So, last bit for the night. See you tomorrow. This woods is just so peaceful. It's unreal. You hear the odd deer bark, birds tweaking, branches falling off the trees, and that's it. It's absolutely brilliant. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I've been lying in my hammock for about 45 minutes just listening to nature. I absolutely love it, yeah, like. Just no human contact. Well, this will be my 3rd day now. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. But I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, get some stuff squared away, get myself sorted out, and then I think I'll do a little bit more work on the shelter. I'm not going to go crazy today, because obviously I've got to get back home by early tea time, so it's about a half an hour cycle for me to get back to the car. But I might stop off at a couple of locations to look for places for other different types of camps. So I might do it anyway. It all depends how carried away I get today. And obviously I need to square everything up in here. I get it tied up a little bit as well. But at any rate, I'm going to catch you in a bit. Alright, see you later. Right, so as you can see, I'm just about packed up. Them bags there are just for my jacket to go in, my tools and things, and then I've got most of my stuff packed in. First aid kit's still out, water, and a seating area still. That's a bag full of water, so I'll be stashing that, and that's my bag full of rubbish. So I'll be wrapping that up and putting that on the back of the bike in any rate. And then I've got another black bin bag. That's all nice dry wood that now, so I'm going to get that all bin bagged up and stashed as well. Down the bottom here, I uncovered this big massive rock near yesterday, and I just thought, you know, it'd be nice for it to sit and have a little fire on that. Obviously get some rocks put all the way around it, and that'd be a nice spot to have a bit of a fire. But we'll think about that. And anyway, it's now, what's the time? I should look at my watch first before I say this, you know, shouldn't I? Right, it's 9:15 in the morning. So, what do I need to try and achieve the day? Well, I need to try and get a ridge pole going across the top, 2 slats coming down over, and then secure them on, and then hopefully start putting some sort of a roof on. So 9 o'clock. See, 4 hours. So I've got about 4 hours of work to do. That's with hunting out the materials, prepping it, getting it put on. So let's see what we can get done. Obviously same format. I'll get a bit done and I'll bring his back. Alright. Right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an overhang coming at the back of the shelter, and I'm going to have an overhang at the front of the shelter. Okay, now what I've done is I'm talking dead low because it's so quiet. Every time I'm sawing and banging, I just feel like I'm disturbing the peace. it's actually making us a little bit weary about actually doing anything, because it's just so, listen to it. So quiet. So in any way, what I'm going to do is, obviously because I've got rock here, I kind of put any slats up in the centre to keep these tied on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to slot them in from that end. Obviously I might have to chisel them off a bit so they fit in nicely. And then what I'll do is I'll just tie some cord from about here up over and around here, and that'll keep them tied in. It's a bit more corded than what I wanted to use, like, but never mind. This bit here needs to be cut off. Alright. Because obviously the rest of the roof slats are going to come down onto that back wall, and this is going to get in the way of it. So, and then I've just got to do the same on that side. And then what I'm going to do is, from here to there, I'll put the cross beam across, the ridge pole, sorry. Okay, but then what I'll do as well is I'll wedge in some wood in between these gaps here. Sorry, my camera's too close. This gap here and down to there. Obviously, sorry, no, I won't wedge a bit of wood in, because the wood will go in and that'll cause that to have more yeah, structure. Right, getting tongue tied there. So that's the planning anyway, but I'm in no hurry, and it's just so lush. There's absolutely loads and loads of build material down that bottom end there. Absolutely tons of this. This is where that's just come from. As you can see, it's as dead as a dodo. Alright, I'm going to make it a thing. I did make a mistake. I thought this was dead because I looked at the top and I scraped some of the bark, but when I've then cut it again, I've realised once it's down, it was down. So I'm gutted that I've done that, but I've cut down a live one, but it was a limb coming off another tree. I don't know if I've got anything to show you as an example. See, like this here. So you've got this big tree here, and then you've got another little limb coming off it. That's what it was, but it looked like it was dead. All the bits of branches and all that looked dead on it, so I cut it, and when I cut through it I realised that it wasn't dead. So lesson learned, next time get my knife out, scrape the bark away, because it's all green over there because of the moss and that, and it looks like it's all dead, like. So the next time I'm going to get my knife out, scrape the bark, just to make sure that I know it's definitely dead. Okay, and also tapping it as well, you can tell if it's got like a hollow tap on it. So in any rate, that's enough waffle for now, and I'll try and get a little bit more done before I think about packing up and going for a bike ride. Right then, next stage done. So what we've got is, like I said earlier on, we've got the cross beam coming down, okay, and then that's being rested on top of this lashing here, and then I've put my cross beam all the way across, and then I've lashed all 4 bits of wood together. All right, and it's a little bit wobbly at the minute, but that'll sort itself out with my next plan. Okay, so, and I've done exactly the same on the other side. Now that's as much as I'm going to get now for the roof, I'm afraid. All right, it's all nice and secure. I don't want to be chopping any more trees down. It's now 10:20. Right, so got a good bit of work done. I'm happy with the outcome compared to the start of this camp. So I've just been thinking there about what I can do to neutralise these bits of wood, and I've got that bit of wood there, so I've got enough there to make to like put a post in there and tie it up against there, and then put one coming up here, one coming up here, and slot these in, make a bit of a wall there as well, so it gives us a little bit of a windbreak, and then if I want to, I can fill it up all the way. So, and that'll give us This little porch here is the entrance to get in. Bed will be there, head will be up that end, feet that end. That will give us enough room here as well to store all my kit. But I'm thinking about it, because what I can do with that then, I can build that up and then at either end put some slats going across over, and to build like a shelf or a table in there. And that would be even better, because I'd have storage underneath and then a work surface on the top, and then just build that all the way up. So that is a plan for that area. But I'm gonna have a sit down, have a drink, have a think about me plans, because it's just went really dark. It's really quiet today in here. I've heard a few deers, a few owls and a few birds, and that's it. And obviously a few bangs and soaring, which is killing the moment in here, like, because it's absolutely brilliant. Mozzies are killing us as well. Mozzies have come out in force earlier on, and I've got no stuff to kill them off, because that skin's so soft. Like you've seen on the video, it went rock hard, so I can't use it. But yeah, things are definitely taking shape on the LUNDY'S camp. Yes, and then once I get this sorted and done and dusted, then I'll be able to jump on with my mate Rooney and give him a hand. So it's a win-win for him as well. Oh, happy days. So basically all I've got to do, really, the main thing is roof. Fill these two triangles up, front wall, a bed, that's it. But the bed can go in anytime, because I've already got the slats there on the ground ready. Alright, and then 3 or 4 slats along, and then that'll be that, happy days, like, because I don't want a big massive wide bed, because I'll probably raise it a little bit off the ground, because obviously the roof, but that's about it. Sweet, see you in a bit. Right then, that's my bag all packed. All I've got now is my bag of rubbish, which I'm going to put into that green bag and then put it on the top of this bag on the side of the back of my bike. Oh, that's how I've come in this weekend. I'm not looking forward to driving back out like this, because I've got a lot of pushing to do before I get onto the tracks. Obviously, I can't say that I'm leaving no trace, because it's a permanent camp. We're building a shelter here. Alright. But I've tidied up all this area, all my rubbish in a bag. There's no sign of any fire damage or anything where I had me firebox stove. Okay, right, well, at any rate, it's been a cracking 2 days. I had 2 nice 3 days. Time to get back to reality. Don't know when I'm going to be here next, but hopefully next time I come back, everything will still be the same. And we'll just crack on, build and build. But yeah, it's been good. 2 nights solo. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. Alright, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I always get back to you in any rate. So that's it. Now for the horn slug back, which I'm not going to record. I've done a bit of footage on the way in, but I very much doubt that I'm going to be putting it on, to be honest. Alright, anyway, catch you in a bit. Thanks a lot, everybody. Well, halfway back, must be too much weight on the back. I nearly went flying off it. Just started skidding everywhere. Back tire blew out on us. So busy changing it. Just as well I bring a spare spare inner tube, isn't it? Oh, fingers crossed it all works out. The joys there. Better off walking in. Too hard on a bike. Oh my god. Back at the car. Definitely be walking in next time. It's a lot easier. Well, it's harder on the feet, but I tell you what, like, I need some experience on my bike. But anyway, I'm going to sit and have my traditional can of Coke. Rooney, I had one in the car for you, mate, but you're not here. Sorry about that, like, I might have to drink it myself. But anyway, it's been a cracking 2 days, well, 3 days and 2 nights. Achieved a lot. I think I've already said my goodbyes, so cheers everybody. Catch us on the next one. The bike of doom.